Authenticity is one of the most powerful traits a person can have, and when it comes to communication, it is the foundation of connection. People are drawn to what feels real, raw, and honest. In a world often dominated by superficiality and pretense, authenticity stands out as a breath of fresh air. It has the ability to captivate hearts, change minds, and inspire action because it speaks to the shared humanity in all of us. When someone speaks authentically, they aren't merely presenting a polished version of themselves, they are offering their truth. They are saying, "This is who I am, flaws and all," and that courage is magnetic. It invites others to lower their defenses and truly listen, not because they are being persuaded, but because they feel understood. Authenticity bridges gaps, whether cultural, social, or emotional. It says, "You are not alone in your struggles, and neither am I." This simple but profound message has the power to unite and uplift. What makes authenticity so impactful is its vulnerability. To be authentic is to open oneself up to judgment and criticism, which takes courage. People may agree or disagree with what is being said, but they are more likely to respect and remember it if it comes from a place of genuine intention. Authenticity doesn't demand perfection. In fact, it thrives in imperfection. It shows the courage to embrace one's flaws and imperfections, which makes the message relatable and real. Consider the speeches, stories, or individuals that have left a lasting impression. It's not the rehearsed, overly polished words that stay with us, but the moments of raw honesty. Think of a time when a friend confided in you about a personal struggle or shared a heartfelt experience. That connection wasn't forged through perfectly chosen words, but through sincerity. The same principle applies on a larger scale. People don't just want to hear polished ideas, they want to feel something. They want to see themselves in the story being told, to feel as though the speaker understands their fears, hopes, and dreams. Authenticity also fosters trust. When someone speaks from the heart, listeners are more likely to believe them, not because the message is flawless, but because it feels honest. Trust is a rare and valuable commodity, especially in an age where skepticism is high and people are quick to question motives. Authenticity bypasses these defenses, allowing the speaker's intentions to shine through. It creates a bond of trust that is difficult to break, even when disagreements arise. Another critical aspect of authenticity is that it empowers others. When someone is unapologetically themselves, it gives others permission to do the same. It breaks down the walls of insecurity and self-doubt, inspiring people to embrace their own truths. This ripple effect can be transformative, as it encourages a culture of openness and honesty. The courage of one person to be authentic can lead to an entire community doing the same, creating an environment where people feel valued for who they are, not who they are trying to be. Authenticity doesn't mean sharing everything or being completely unfiltered. It's about aligning words, actions, and intentions. It's about being consistent in who you are, no matter the audience or setting. This alignment creates integrity, which is another cornerstone of impactful communication. When people see that your actions match your words, they are more likely to respect and follow your lead. Ultimately, authenticity is a reminder of what it means to be human. It's the stories of failure, the lessons learned, and the dreams that drive us forward. It's about standing tall in the face of fear and showing the world who you truly are. In doing so, you give others the courage to do the same. In a world craving connection, authenticity isn't just important, it's transformative. It has the power to inspire, to heal, and to create lasting change. One voice can hold immense power, often far beyond what we imagine. Throughout history, it has been proven time and again that a single voice courageous enough to rise above silence can spark change, inspire hope, and mobilize people toward a common purpose. This is because movements don't start with crowds, they start with individuals, ordinary people who possess extraordinary conviction. One voice, grounded in truth and passion, can create ripples that grow into waves, ultimately transforming the world. The power of one voice lies in its ability to break the inertia of inaction. When faced with challenges, injustices, or uncertainty, many people hesitate to act. They feel powerless, waiting for someone else to take the lead. It is in these moments that one voice, willing to rise and speak, becomes the catalyst for change. That voice serves as a beacon, signaling to others that action is possible and necessary. It's a call that says, "This is important. This is worth fighting for." It takes the first step and, in doing so, paves the way for others to follow. Movements often begin with a single idea or belief, and it takes a bold voice to give it life. Ideas alone are not enough, they must be expressed, shared, and championed. The person behind that voice may not have all the answers, and they may face doubt or opposition, but their willingness to speak out is what matters. Courage, after all, is contagious. When one person speaks up, it inspires others to find their own voices. It creates a ripple effect, where individuals who once felt isolated in their beliefs realize they are not alone. A powerful example of this is seen in the lives of activists, leaders, and visionaries who initiated monumental change. Figures like Rosa Parks, who refused to give up her seat on a bus, or Malala Yousafzai, who spoke out for girls' education despite grave danger, demonstrate the strength of one voice. Their actions were not grand at the start, they were simple yet profound. They spoke their truth in moments when silence would have been easier, and their bravery sparked movements that mobilized thousands, even millions. What they proved is that one voice doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be authentic and resolute. The beauty of one voice igniting a movement is that it reminds us of our shared humanity. It taps into universal emotions like hope, anger, or the desire for justice, creating a sense of unity. When someone speaks about something deeply personal yet relatable, it resonates with others, prompting them to join the cause. The voice becomes a mirror, reflecting the thoughts and feelings of many who lack the courage to express them. It shows people that their struggles are not isolated, and that together they can make a difference. Movements driven by one voice are often fueled by a vision for a better future. That vision may start as a small seed, but when nurtured with persistence and passion, it grows. The voice behind the movement doesn't necessarily need to have a platform or authority. What it needs is conviction. Social media and technology have amplified this effect, allowing one voice to reach millions in seconds. A heartfelt message, a rallying cry, or even a single post can inspire action across borders and cultures. However, it's important to acknowledge the challenges that come with being the first voice. Speaking out often means facing criticism, rejection, or even danger. It requires resilience and faith in the cause, even when progress seems slow or setbacks occur. But these challenges are what make the impact of one voice even more powerful. It shows others that courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to act despite it. In the end, one voice can do more than just ignite a movement. It can change the course of history. It can turn despair into hope, passivity into action, and division into unity. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, one person's courage can inspire countless others to rise, speak, and create a better world. The ripple starts small, but with time and support, it becomes an unstoppable force. One voice, after all, is all it takes to spark the fire of change. When it comes to impactful communication, the most memorable moments are not defined solely by the content of what is said, but by the connection created with the audience. While information is important, it is the emotional bond and relatability that leave a lasting impression. Connection transcends facts, figures, or polished delivery. It is about making people feel seen, heard, and understood. It is the heartbeat of any meaningful interaction, and it's what transforms words into a powerful force for change. At its core, connection is about empathy. To truly connect with someone, you must step into their world, see through their eyes, and feel what they feel. It's not enough to present a message. The message must resonate with the audience's experiences, struggles, and aspirations. This requires vulnerability, authenticity, and an understanding that communication is a two-way street. When a speaker prioritizes connection, they are saying, "I see you. I understand you. We are in this together." That sense of shared experience creates a bridge that content alone cannot build. Think about the speeches, conversations, or moments that have stayed with you over the years. Chances are they didn't resonate because of perfect grammar, sophisticated arguments, or dazzling statistics. They resonated because they touched your heart. Perhaps it was a teacher who shared a personal story about overcoming challenges, a friend who listened without judgment, or a leader who spoke to your dreams and fears. These moments are powerful because they created a connection, a feeling that you were not alone and that someone truly cared. Content, no matter how well crafted, risks falling flat if it doesn't speak to the audience on a deeper level. Facts and data can educate, but they rarely inspire action. Inspiration comes from the emotional energy of the message. For example, a campaign to promote environmental conservation might present compelling statistics about climate change, but what truly moves people is the story of a child who dreams of a future filled with clean air and thriving wildlife. Stories and emotions humanize content, making it relatable and memorable. Connection also builds trust, which is essential for impactful communication. When people feel connected to you, they are more likely to trust your intentions and believe in your message. This is why authentic leaders and speakers prioritize understanding their audience's needs, values, and concerns. They don't speak at people, they speak with them. They invite their audience into a shared conversation, creating a sense of partnership rather than hierarchy. Another crucial aspect of connection is active listening. While most communication is thought of as speaking, listening plays an equally vital role. When you truly listen to someone, you validate their feelings and perspectives. This act of acknowledgement lays the groundwork for a deeper connection. In group settings, acknowledging audience reactions, incorporating feedback, or even adjusting your approach based on their energy demonstrates respect and attentiveness. People respond to this kind of interaction because it shows that you value their input and presence. Connection over content doesn't mean that content doesn't matter. It means that content serves as a vehicle for connection, not the other way around. Even the most important messages can be forgotten if they fail to create an emotional bond. This is why the most successful communicators weave stories, metaphors, and personal experiences into their messages. They don't just share knowledge, they invite their audience into a shared journey. In the digital age, where information is abundant and attention spans are short, connection has become even more critical. Social media, video calls, and online platforms may make it easier to share content, but they also highlight the importance of standing out through authenticity and emotional engagement. A heartfelt message can cut through the noise far more effectively than a rehearsed oral presentation. Ultimately, prioritizing connection over content is about understanding what makes us human. We crave relationships, understanding, and meaning. We are moved by stories that remind us of our shared struggles and triumphs. When communication is rooted in connection, it doesn't just inform, it transforms. It leaves a mark on the heart, not just the mind. In every conversation, presentation, or interaction, ask yourself, how am I making the other person feel? If your words create a sense of belonging, hope, or inspiration, then you have achieved something far more impactful than simply delivering information. Connection lasts long after the content is forgotten, and that is what makes it the true cornerstone of meaningful communication. Dreaming bigger, standing taller, and believing harder are not just phrases, they are principles that can transform lives. These ideas embody the spirit of perseverance, resilience, and unwavering hope. Together, they inspire us to break free from limitations, overcome challenges, and move toward a future that once seemed unattainable. They remind us that our potential is often far greater than we dare to imagine, and by embracing these principles, we can unlock new levels of achievement and fulfillment. To dream bigger is to allow ourselves to envision possibilities beyond what feels comfortable or realistic. It requires courage to set ambitious goals, even when they seem out of reach. Too often, people limit their dreams because of fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of stepping into the unknown. But the truth is, every great achievement in history started with someone daring to dream big. From groundbreaking scientific discoveries to revolutionary social movements, these accomplishments began as visions that others may have dismissed as impossible. Dreaming bigger doesn't mean ignoring reality, it means seeing potential where others see obstacles. It's about imagining a better world or a better version of yourself and then taking the first step toward it. The act of dreaming itself is empowering. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from doubt to possibility. When you dare to dream bigger, you give yourself permission to grow, to evolve, and to reach for heights you never thought possible. Standing taller is the next step. Once you've embraced your dreams, you must have the strength to stand by them, even in the face of adversity. Life is full of challenges, and the path to achieving big dreams is rarely easy. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and criticism. Standing taller means refusing to shrink in the face of these difficulties. It's about holding your head high, maintaining your confidence, and staying true to your vision, no matter how tough the journey becomes. To stand taller is to embody resilience. It's the ability to rise after every fall and to keep moving forward even when the odds are against you. This strength doesn't come from denying your struggles, but from embracing them as part of the process. Each setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. By standing tall, you show the world and yourself that you are committed to your dreams, no matter what. Believing harder ties everything together. It is the fuel that keeps you going when the path gets rough. Belief is a powerful force that shapes your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your reality. When you believe in yourself, your dreams, and your ability to overcome challenges, you unlock a level of determination and creativity that can move mountains. Believing harder means refusing to give up, even when others doubt you or when the journey feels overwhelming. It's about trusting that the effort you're putting in will pay off, even if you can't see the results immediately. This kind of belief is not blind optimism, it's a deep conviction rooted in your values, your vision, and your ability to grow. Believing harder also involves surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with, the thoughts you entertain, and the environment you create all influence your belief in yourself. By cultivating a supportive network and focusing on uplifting thoughts, you strengthen your resolve to keep going. Together, dreaming bigger, standing taller, and believing harder create a powerful cycle of growth. Big dreams push you out of your comfort zone. Standing tall helps you persevere through challenges, and strong belief keeps you motivated. These principles feed into each other, creating momentum that propels you forward. The beauty of this mindset is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need extraordinary resources, skills, or circumstances to embrace these principles. What you need is the willingness to try, to fail, and to try again. You need the courage to envision a life or a world that's better than what you see now, and the determination to work toward it every day. Ultimately, dreaming bigger, standing taller, and believing harder is about living with purpose and passion. It's about refusing to settle for mediocrity and striving for greatness, not just for yourself, but for those around you. When you embrace these principles, you become a source of inspiration, proving that with enough courage, resilience, and belief, anything is possible. The internet has transformed the way we communicate, share ideas, and connect with others. It provides an unprecedented platform for amplifying voices, spreading messages, and reaching audiences on a global scale. Social media, blogs, videos, and other digital tools allow even the smallest voices to be heard far and wide. However, while the internet is a powerful amplifier, it is not the ultimate determinant of impact. What truly makes people listen and engage is the heart behind the message, the authenticity, emotion, and connection that resonate with the human experience. The internet's ability to amplify is undeniable. A single post, video, or comment can go viral within hours, gaining millions of views and sparking conversations across the globe. This reach was unimaginable a few decades ago, and it has empowered individuals, movements, and causes in remarkable ways. Activists can rally support for social justice, entrepreneurs can share their innovations, and storytellers can inspire change all from their devices. The internet has leveled the playing field, giving everyone a chance to share their voice. Yet, despite this vast potential for amplification, not every message succeeds in capturing hearts and minds. Millions of pieces of content are uploaded every day, creating a noisy and crowded digital landscape. In this environment, what stands out is not just the volume of a message, but its depth, the emotional sincerity, and human connection it carries. People may notice a flashy post or a clever campaign, but they listen and engage with content that speaks to their hearts. Heart-driven messages resonate because they touch something universal. They go beyond mere facts or trends and tap into emotions, values, and shared experiences. A heartfelt story about overcoming adversity, for example, can inspire more action than a list of statistics ever could. This is because people are wired for connection. We relate to emotions, not abstractions. We are moved by vulnerability, not perfection. A message with heart doesn't just inform, it makes us feel something. And when we feel, we are more likely to act. Consider the success of campaigns or individuals who have used the internet not just to amplify their voices, but to connect on a deeper level. For instance, a powerful video that tells a personal story of struggle and triumph can mobilize support for a cause far more effectively than a generic appeal. People share such content because it touches them and aligns with their own beliefs and values. The internet may spread the message, but it's the heart behind it that makes it meaningful. This is why authenticity is so critical in today's digital age. The internet has made it easier than ever to detect insincerity. Audiences are quick to see through messages that lack genuine intent or come across as overly polished or manufactured. On the other hand, when someone speaks from the heart, whether through a raw video, a vulnerable post, or a simple comment, it creates trust and connection. This authenticity builds credibility and loyalty, encouraging people not only to listen but also to share and support the message. Heart-driven communication also requires empathy. Understanding your audience's needs, fears, and desires allows you to craft messages that truly resonate. It's not about broadcasting a one-size-fits-all message, but about tailoring your words and approach to create a meaningful bond. Empathy transforms communication from a monologue into a dialogue, making the audience feel seen and valued. While the internet provides the stage, it is the heart that delivers the performance. A message without heart might go viral briefly, but it is quickly forgotten. In contrast, a message infused with sincerity and emotion lingers in people's minds long after the screen is turned off. It becomes a source of inspiration, reflection, or motivation. It moves beyond the digital realm and impacts lives in real, tangible ways. Ultimately, the internet is a tool, not a replacement for human connection. It amplifies voices, but it's the heart behind those voices that makes them worth listening to. As we navigate this era of digital communication, it's important to remember that technology may help us reach more people, but it is our humanity that makes the connection meaningful. In a world inundated with content, the messages that truly stand out are those that come from a place of genuine passion, empathy, and authenticity. These are the messages that not only get heard, but also make a difference. Words are powerful. They have the ability to inspire, uplift, and create change. History is filled with examples of moments where a single speech, letter, or conversation became the spark that ignited movements, shifted perspectives, or even transformed lives. Whether spoken in public, written on a page, or shared online, words carry the potential to influence the course of events. And while it's easy to believe that only great leaders or well-known figures possess such power, the truth is that anyone's words, including yours, can be the next spark the world needs. The strength of words lies in their ability to connect. They bridge gaps between people, enabling them to share ideas, express emotions, and build understanding. In a world often divided by differences, words have the unique capacity to unite. A well-chosen phrase or heartfelt message can resonate deeply, reminding people of their shared humanity. When you speak or write from a place of sincerity, your words have the potential to touch hearts and create bonds that transcend boundaries. What makes words transformative is their ability to evoke emotion. While logic and reasoning are important, it is emotion that drives people to act. A story of triumph over adversity, a message of hope during despair, or a call to action against injustice stirs something deep within us. Words that are authentic and emotionally charged ignite a fire in others, compelling them to join a cause, support an idea, or strive for change. It's not about how elaborate or sophisticated your words are, it's about their ability to connect with the listener's or reader's emotions. Your words can be a spark because they reflect your unique perspective. Every individual has a story, a set of experiences, and a voice that is entirely their own. What you share may resonate with someone in ways no one else's words could. Your perspective might be the one that helps someone see a problem differently or believe in their own strength. In a world filled with noise, authenticity stands out, and your genuine expression can inspire others to think, feel, and act. Moreover, the accessibility of communication today means your words can reach farther than ever before. With social media, blogs, videos, and other digital platforms, it's possible to share your thoughts with audiences across the globe. A single tweet, post, or video can go viral, sparking conversations and movements in places you may never visit. The digital age has given every individual a platform, and with it comes the responsibility to use it thoughtfully and intentionally. Your words, shared at the right time and in the right way, could have a ripple effect far beyond your immediate circle. However, the power of words comes with an important caveat: they must be used wisely. Words can heal, but they can also harm. A careless comment or a thoughtless critique can have lasting negative impacts. It's crucial to approach communication with empathy and respect, recognizing the weight that your words carry. When you use your voice for good, whether to support someone, advocate for a cause, or share a positive message you contribute to a better, kinder world. Even small, everyday interactions demonstrate the impact of words. Encouraging a friend, expressing gratitude, or standing up for someone can create moments of significance in their lives. What might seem like an ordinary comment to you could be the motivation someone else needs to keep going. These small sparks, though not always visible, can lead to larger changes over time. To believe that your words have the power to be the next spark is to embrace your role as a contributor to the world's story. You don't need to have a large platform or a grand stage to make an impact. A simple conversation, a handwritten note, or a thoughtful post can start a chain reaction of positivity and change. The key is to speak or write with intention, purpose, and authenticity. In the end, words are seeds. When spoken or written with care, they plant ideas, nurture hope, and inspire action. The effects may not always be immediate or visible, but they have the potential to grow into something extraordinary. Your words, no matter how simple they may seem, carry the ability to create sparks of courage, hope, and transformation. All it takes is the willingness to share them.